Hello, my classy people. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Do me a big favor, as always. Turn your closed captions on, ring the bell, subscribe. Haven't said that in a while. Please do. As always, wishing each and every one of you a happy New Year's. Well, our tip sheets, right, are available for our first weekend of January. All stakes tip sheet, and of course our regular tip sheet for any track you want in America are available as well. Our new all stakes tip sheet is 25 bucks. We're going to cover 4, 5, or 6 different tracks, put together the stake races, put them on a tip sheet, give you our opinion and our opinion only. Did want to say, did get an email from David T regarding our tip sheet. He thought it was a good idea, as we did as well, but he thought it was a little expensive relative or comparative to DRF. Well, if you're comparing what we do to DRF, the establishment, then you're missing it. We created a community here for the people. All the money that we get goes back into our community. We're not a corporation, okay? And by the way, as you look at my video, you can email me at speedking24@yahoo.com, or you can text me. You want to call? Go ahead, 732-804-0637. You can do that. Watch DRF's Racing Forum YouTube channel, email them or comment and see if they get back to you. They won't. Why? Corporate America. I work for a major corporation, a multi-billion, in a very high-end position. I don't need $25. So my point is, the reason that I do what I do over and above with a lot of energy is because I wanted to create a community where horse players have somewhere to go, where we can have some fun with decency and respect and class, and interact with each other on a daily basis, okay? Yeah, it's pretty unique. Why? Decency and respect for each other. We're not driven by P&L statements, which are profit and loss, okay? So again, I get it, David. Appreciate you, brother. But if you don't understand what we're doing here, then I don't know what to tell you. But we do this because it's personal, because of the love of the game. So we do it to stay on the air, to upgrade our studio, to pay for our data sheets, to pay for our graphics, like that. I personally, me as an individual, I don't need $25. I've been working in corporate America for 40 years. Trust me on this one. I don't need $25. Okay? The money we get, we pour it back into our community. So I'll leave it at that. Well, we're going to take a look at race number 6, I believe. No, it's race number 7 in Santa Anita on Saturday. It is the California Cup Derby, right? $200,000, right? It's all CA breds. That's right. They're 3-year-olds and they're going 1 mile and 16. Are the babies derby dreaming? I don't know if California, well, I guess they can. But again, 1 mile and 16, $200,000. It is a full field of 7. And Passer Rando is going to be our top pick, the number 2 horse. I kind of like this horse. You know, I like the number 2 Passer Rando. His pace figures are even by way of Golden Gate. Last ran on December 3rd on the overnight stake race. Came from dead last in the field of 10, or close to dead last in the Gold Rush Stakes. Beautiful ride with Martinez up. Today we have Respoli up, coming back off of a 35-day freshening, and has won 4 of 7 starts with 2 seconds. I mean, how hard-hitting is the number 2 horse, right? Pass a Rando, I believe is the horse's name. We like this horse. Spectre is doing the training, and Respoli is in the arms. We think this horse should be fresh fit. Turn 3 on January 1. How much more than this horse should go forward, if you ask me. And he ran on a synthetic, back on the dirt now. 4 wins from 7 starts. The number 2 is surely going to be our top pick in this year's California Derby race. California Cup Derby race for sure. And our second pick will be way outside Jeezer. Well, Jeezer is a very nice horse, and I'm telling you why. The number 7, Jeezer, has 3 wins from 5 starts and 1/3 by Merit Man and Palma is our trainer of record. Tiago is doing all the services. This is a very, very fast horse out the gate, y'all. And stretching out to another 16th of a mile, having been beaten by Given Not a Taker, who's in this race, the number 4. This horse is going to be on the lead, or going to try to get the lead for a long way. I love the way this horse's pace figures equal in every split. I like Jeezer on the outside, the number 7, to make a little noise here. Maybe he can sit off of who I think will beat him to the first turn, the number 1, Thirsty John. Maybe the number 7 could sit second and get the jump on the rest of the field. 3 wins from 5 starts on this 3-year-old baby by Married Man deserve a long, long look. These horses shouldn't get worse. They should get better. With only 5 starts, there's a lot of upside to the number 7 horse, who's our second pick in here, Jeezer. We like this horse a whole bunch, as equally as the number Passerena, Rando, the number 2 horse. The number 7 will be on all of our tickets for sure. And our third pick, if we had to round it out, well, it's going to be Peter Miller's horse, right? We talked a little bit about Giver's Not a Taker. Well, the number 4, Giver's Not a Taker, has a beautiful record, just like Jeezer. 3 wins from 5 starts and 1 second. This California is by Danzig Candy. Guess who's training, y'all? Is that man, mama. I always ramp and rave about Peter Miller, right? When it comes to the money, Peter Miller shows up. He got the number 4, Giver Not a Taker. Comes out of that same Los Alamitos race back there on December 18th and won that race by a head, which was the King Glorious Stakes. Did a beautiful job back in 20 days, a little soon for my blood, but I'll get around it. Flavian Pratt was up that day, and Flavian's back for an encore. I don't see why this horse, the number 4, Giver Not a Taker, shouldn't run really, really well in this year's California Cup Derby. So a field of 7 will give you my top 3 pick, and I'm going to go right to the number 2. Our top pick is Passerando. We like this horse. We love the record. We think it's Spectre and everybody else. The number 2 is very strong. And the number 7 horse, Gazer, is equally as strong if you ask me. And we'll round it out with the number 4 horse, Giver Not a Taker. Anytime Pete Miller's doing the conditioning, you know he has my attention. So for us, it's 2, 7, 4, 8, 7 3s. Saturday at beautiful, beautiful Santa Anita, the great race place. We think these are the top 3 picks in here. 2, 7, 4. Just like that. Stay classy, y'all. Talk to you real soon. If you need to get a hold of me, please do. SpeedKing24@yahoo.com. Or call me or text me, 732-804-0637. And by the way, that's not my personal number. That is the community Speed King office number. All right? So, as always, we're here for you, for sure. Stay classy in all that you do. Shout out to DeMar Hamlin. Hope that young man gets well real soon. We sent a donation on behalf of our community, for sure. That's what we do here.